Hi everyone, I'm Ashley and this is Ashley's Epic Life, my channel where we focus on building a life that we actually love instead of just surviving our 20s. If you're someone who's navigating a 9-to-5, trying to figure out your goals, or just wants to create a life that feels meaningful and fun, this is the perfect little corner of the internet for you. Welcome and stick around to figure it out with me because I don't know what I'm doing. But we're here to try new things and start living our epic lives together. In today's video, I want to talk about how nobody is coming to save you, as much as that sucks. It's episode 1 of my new series, Building an Epic Life. If you're new here, I graduated college in May of 2024, so it's been a little over a year since then. And not to be dramatic, but this last year nearly broke me. I was really struggling with just going through my days and living the normal 9-to-5 work life. Now, my job's pretty good. It's my first real job that's not just an internship, and it's 9-to-5 full-time, and it's a marketing job. I started as a marketing assistant and then I kind of worked my way up a little bit, and now I'm a marketing associate. So I'm in charge of a lot of different things, and I've also been able to learn so much at this position, so it's been really great in that way. But I am really struggling with not being a student anymore, missing all of my friends and family, and also just my college town. I was someone who absolutely adored my college town. It was just such an incredible experience, and I'm so glad that I was able to have it, but leaving it has been really tough. Another thing that made my life really difficult was my living situation. When I graduated, I moved back home for the summer and was just living in sheer panic, isolation, not knowing what was next, being so upset with myself that everyone else had something coming next and that I had nothing lined up, that I didn't even know what I wanted to do. To be honest, I still don't know what I want to do, but I think I'm a little closer to figuring it out. I was asked by 2 girls that I was friends with to move to Minneapolis from Wisconsin to live with them. I honestly had no other options, and I knew that I didn't want to live at home. I couldn't afford to live by myself. I really felt like that was the only opportunity that came to me, and so it must be the right one. It was great for a while. I did really enjoy living there. I still live in Minneapolis. I understand why it didn't work out, but it was definitely a very difficult situation with almost no communication, and I tried my best to fix it. It got to the point where I was just locked in my room alone every single day, and I very much can accept where I went wrong in those relationships. After my mental health got severe and the scariest and worst it's ever been, I was just feeling so alone. I realized that I needed to do something to get myself out of that situation, or I honestly was not going to make it through. So I went through the process of breaking my lease, which was extremely difficult, a ton of paperwork. I had to talk to multiple lawyers that I luckily worked with about it and about how to get out of it. I did a ton of research into personal finance and teaching myself all of that because I had no prior knowledge of anything in that realm before this, and I was able to afford my own apartment. So that's where I'm living now by myself, and it's honestly such a big change. I think it's really incredible in a lot of ways and also really challenging in a lot of other ways. I'm definitely open to this new chapter of my life, and I am really excited about it, and I finally feel pretty settled in here. I think as hard as that situation was, and saying goodbye to people that I thought would be in my life forever, it definitely is making room for people who actually will be in my life forever to join me and to come into my life. But that's kind of why I decided to make this series, because it has been a struggle. And I am not really sure where to go, what to do, how to make it happen, but I'm gonna figure it out and post it on the internet. That seems like a good idea. I don't know if anybody will get this reference, but in one of the Harry Potter movies, Harry thinks that his dad is going to come save him. And I think his dad is supposed to be a ghost. In the scene, he realizes nobody's coming to save him, and Hermione says, "Nobody's coming, Harry," and he basically has to do the whole wizard thing. Okay, not the best example of what I mean, but that's kind of how I felt when I had the realization of nobody was coming to save me, and I really had to save myself. I feel like a lot of other people in their 20s probably have really similar experiences to me. My parents are incredible and I love them so much, but they really didn't teach me how to do any of this, so I kind of feel very on my own trying trying to figure it out by myself. I've looked for a lot of different resources on the internet and they've been kind of hard to come by, which is why I kind of wanted to start this conversation and create this little corner of the internet where other people who feel this way can come and join me and we can do this together. So where I am now is in a new apartment, a fresh start. I have a new outlook on my job, and even though it's not my dream job, it is definitely getting me steps and steps closer to being able to get that dream job. And so I'm kind of trying to make the most out of this experience and just learn as much as possible. I kind of had this realization that if I continued living the way that I was, even if the best opportunity in the world came to me, I wasn't going to be able to take it. Because in order to do that, I really needed to focus on taking care of myself first and getting myself in a place where when those opportunities do come or I do find them, I'm able to actually be successful in them, if that makes sense. I am on a journey of trying new hobbies and experiences, and I'm very excited about this series because I have so many exciting episodes coming. So some of the things that have been helping me so far along this journey are just listening to a bunch of different podcasts, reading a bunch of books, watching a bunch of movies, watching different YouTube videos of people who are living completely different lives, and kind of seeing what aspects of their lives I love and am intrigued by and want to incorporate into my life. I've been doing this especially with people's routines and incorporating them into mine and trying to build one that makes me feel the best. The most recent book that I read is Buy Yourself the Fucking Lilies by Tara Schuster. And guys, this book basically inspired this whole little transformation that I'm going on, this little challenge that I'm doing, this whole series. This is my favorite self-help book, and that's coming from someone who's read probably 30 to 40 of them at least. I'll pull the real numbers when I make a whole video on the books that have helped me. It tells a story of a 25-year-old who woke up one day and realized she couldn't keep living the way that she had been living. She and I are one and the same in this book. With that, I've been beginning to feel better mentally and kind of rediscover joy and my passions and my interests. If I was a sim, I would be inspired right now, I think. When you're in school, you have so many new beginnings, so many new semesters, so many new challenges, and so many new things that you're just kind of thrown into. And so it's hard to build that for yourself. But that's something that I'm going to be working on and showing you along the journey. So if you're in your 20s, if you're trying to navigate a 9-to-5, if you're trying to figure out who you are, please join me. I always watch YouTube videos and love people and adore them and never comment on them. But if you're watching and you're feeling seen or heard by this, please let me know, because I kind of feel like I'm just talking to a void, and I would love to know that there's some people who also are feeling the same way. Let's figure this out together and build lives that we actually love and that are pretty epic. Listen, I know it's the cringiest title of all time, but also it's satire, it's kind of funny. A new episode of Building an Epic Life with me will be dropping every single week, and subscribe if you're ready to live an epic life too, and if you're also struggling in your 20s, or just, maybe you're not in your 20s but you're also struggling, because I'm here for you.